Good morning, Eagles. Hope you guys had a good weekend and welcome to November News.
Today, ASB delivered stars for the Make-A-Wish program that grants wishes to all PG students.
Once you get your star, write your name and ID number on the back.
If you are writing the wish of a friend, write their first and last name on the back as well.
Please make sure your wishes are reasonable so ASB can make most of the people on campus feel appreciated.
If you need more space to elaborate on your wish, please attach an additional star to explain.
Next, on Friday, make sure to bring your money to support the various clubs and programs at PG for our second food fair.
Seniors, make sure you follow our PGHS Senior Class Instagram account for information regarding Sober Grad Night. The link is live and you can start reserving your spot now.
Let's follow this Nico's story where he learned about student life at Cosumnes River College.
What's up, PG? I'm here with my friend JJ, who goes to CRC, and I'm about to ask him some questions about the college. Yeah?
Yeah. Transitioning from PG to CRC, it could be a little difficult. It's like there's a lot of people that you meet. You know, you may not have your friends there, or you know, the teachers might be different. But once you get to know everybody, you know, you get comfortable. It could become, you know, it'll be easy. It's not something you have to worry about, you know. Favorite thing about CRC would have to be the people, you know. During my time there, I've met a lot of cool people that I hang out with, you know, even after school, outside. And the teachers, the professors there are also, you know, pretty cool. They're all pretty understanding, chill, and yeah. I would say don't create bad habits. You're given a lot more freedom in community college or any type of college, so don't create bad habits. What I mean by that is, you know, you're given the freedom to leave class if you want, or not attend class, or not even do your homework. But don't do that, because once you start doing that, you create bad habits and they stick with you. So just make sure, you know, to attend class, be there in person, and do your homework.
There are great opportunities at CRC, and now for more college and career news.
PG is offering a boot camp for high school students called the Young Founders Lab, founded by Harvard entrepreneurs. Young Founders Lab is a selective startup boot camp for ambitious high school students.
In the program, you'll work under the guidance of mentors from places like Google, Microsoft, and Meta to build your own revenue-generating startups. The deadline to apply is November 24th for the summer cohort.
Make sure to check your advocacy Google Classroom to stay updated on how to apply. And now for Career Center news.
On Tuesday, the University of San Francisco has a presentation at 11 a.m. Here's a brief reminder of rapidly approaching application deadlines.
Hey PG seniors, are you ready for the next step to fulfill your dreams? UCSU applications close on December 2nd. Attend application workshops in the Career Center for support. Remember seniors, jot this all down because these dates will be really important later on. Another great way to kickstart your dreams is to apply for the Elk Grove Regional Scholarship. Remember, if you have a scholarship, you won't have to pay as much for your dreams. Speaking of financial issues and like scholarships, we have Parent Financial Aid Night on December 3rd at 6 p.m. in the MP room. More information yet to come. We also have CSAC Cash for College Night on December 10th at 6 p.m. More information to come.
And if you need help with your college applications, come to the App-Attack workshops that take place at 3:45 to 4:15 in the Career Center this Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Ms. Gonzalez is available to help answer questions, review your application, or simply there if you need a place to work on your applications.
Now let's see what our future air pilots are doing to help prepare for their career.
Looking for extracurricular activities that are full of discipline, teamwork building, leadership training, and community service? Civil Air Patrol may be for you. Civil Air Patrol is the civilian auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force, made up of civilian volunteers. It is split into two programs, the Cadet Corps and the Senior Member Corps. Cadets in the Cadet Corps have ages that range from 12 to 21, but cadets must join before the age of 19. Let's see what these cadets have to say about their experiences in Civil Air Patrol.
Why did you join Civil Air Patrol?
Initially, I joined because I was interested in the aerospace opportunities that Civil Air Patrol can offer you. My lifelong goal is to be a pilot in the United States military. And so I was kind of researching ways that might help me get into the academy and also give me a taste for military life.
I wanted to do JROTC and further my leadership skills because I did want to join the Air Force when I was older.
All my family members have been in there previously, so I kind of wanted to follow in their footsteps.
What do you like about Civil Air Patrol?
I like the leadership development. I'm in a lot of other organizations like Boy Scouts. I'm in a, like student council, things like that. But none of them are as hands-on basically, and none of them really give you as much responsibility as Civil Air Patrol. I particularly like the public speaking and teaching aspects of Civil Air Patrol.
The amount of friends that I made.
Definitely the camaraderie and working together with others.
I have gotten much better communication skills out of Civil Air Patrol. For example, when I joined Civil Air Patrol, I was much worse at public speaking than I am now. I have gained a lot of experience in being able to talk with others.
For me personally, definitely public speaking, being able to work with others, learning a lot about what it means to be a leader.
I was told that I was more disciplined after I came back from my first year of encampment. I also learned more leadership roles. I understand I've been talking about leadership a lot, but leadership is probably one of the biggest things that have changed me.
I'm Terry Burke. I teach math here at Pleasant Grove, specifically AP Calculus, AB, and BC. I'm really fortunate. My students are very excited about the canned food drive, and so am I. And so my students have donated quite a bit, and I honestly don't remember, but it's in multiple thousands.
Hi. I'm Ms. Price, and I teach AP World History and AP US History. So every year we've beaten the previous year's total. In the past 3 years I've won, and so last year I had a little over 7,000 cans.
What is some advice for some teachers who want to increase their involvement?
I think just make it competitive. So usually I make my classes compete against each other, so they're not doing anything individually in terms of incentives, but it's always like a class incentive. And then also there's incentives if I win, but the idea is that we're doing it as a team, so that also gets the students really excited, and the idea of it being a competition.
I found that, one, I'm excited about the canned food drive, so I almost talk about the canned food drive every day, believe it or not. And I post the totals in my classroom, so students, always are excited to see what has period 1 done, what has period 2 done. And I've also learned that giving my students incentives really does help them bring cans in. So things like tardy passes or homework passes, and anything to incentivize them to bring in more cans is very helpful.
I think that it's just a good cause, and I think that it's something that maybe some students don't always think about, and it's this time of year where it tends to be harder for families. So if I can find a way to get students to get excited and motivate to help others, I think that it's a good thing for them to have.
I really like helping people. I just always have, and that's actually why I became a teacher, is helping people. So, and the nice thing about the food drive is that it's a very tangible thing. My kids bring in all these cans, and we've actually fed hungry people. And I think some people lose sight that there's people in our community that are hungry, that need help. I think many people are just, a serious health problem or a lost job away from not being able to feed their children. So that to me kind of breaks my heart. So I really feel for that, and I'm really passionate about it. And I think my kids know that and support me. So thanks, kids. So next year, what students can do is, first of all, they can ask their parents, ask other family if they would like to donate. I personally use it as a good excuse to clean out my pantry. So thank you again. My name is Mrs. Burke, and I super appreciate everyone's donations to the canned food drive. Great job, guys.
Bring cans to me. So just bring them to my room. You don't even need to have me. Just bring them to my class, HG3. Good luck. Again, my room is HG3. I take any kind of cans that are accepted, and the idea is that I'm gonna win. Thank you.
As we have settled into school for the past couple months, we hope that you have been doing well, or surviving at least. As we are hanging in there, let's not forget to remember that workers here at PG are also human. When we think about the cafeteria, we tend to think about the VPs that watch over students and clean up after those who can't grasp the concept. But students don't usually think about the food prep workers in the back of the cafeteria. Yes, those who get food might see them every day, but many do not notice them as individuals, just like you and me.
about sports. Football, basketball, I see them wearing their sweatshirts, the swimmers, track and field, and so I feel as though I'm able to communicate with the students about that. From there, I work in the snack bar.
In recent years, it was noticed that the student body as a whole has seemed to be more shut out with lunch workers.
After the COVID pandemic, the kids were never really the same. They used to come back and talk about all kinds of topics to us, and it would really warm my heart every time.
Hello, I'm Kylie, and I have worked here at the Pleasant Grove Kitchen since August of this year. I really like it so far because my coworkers are awesome and the students are all very nice to me for the most part, and I enjoy working here with everyone.
These people are not scary. They're just doing their jobs like all adults here.
I really wish you guys wouldn't put cold food in the hot food section because that's the waste of food, and it sits there and it goes bad, and you may as well just throw it in the trash can. Just let us know when you get up to the register if you don't want something that you picked out, and we will return it back to the cold section for you. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
So next time you get something to munch on, don't forget to say howdy to your daily lunch lady.
And with that, let's move on to sports news.
Starting off this week, we are kicking off winter sports on Wednesday, November 20th.
Boys and girls basketball compete in the Foundation Games at Rio Americano at 6 p.m. that day.
On Friday, the 22nd, boys basketball competes against Lodi, and freshmen start their game at 4:30, JV at 6, and varsity starts at 7:30.
On Saturday, November 23rd, freshman boys basketball competes against Jesuit.
JV boys wrestling and girls wrestling will compete in the Warrior Classic.
And finally, the varsity's boys wrestling team will be competing in the East Bay Invitational. We wish all of our athletes good luck as they compete this week. For more information, visit pghs.net.
I think it kind of started with me. I saw an opportunity to start something new with the girls and a new sport, just kind of get back into the coaching realm. Both him and I both coached on this campus prior to this, along with Coach Burkhart, who's our third member. She currently coaches soccer, and so we just saw an opportunity to start something new and give it a go, so we decided to jump on it. There was some of that, kind of beating the streets a little bit. We got a couple girls on board at first, and then I think it kind of spiraled from there. But yeah, it's new. You know, it's like anything else. You got to get the word out, and I think some girls were eager to do it because they knew it was coming on, and some other girls hadn't heard of it yet, and so it was really cool. That was kind of one of the fun parts of at the end of last school year, last spring, was trying to get some girls on board. And then when the season started, or school year started this year, we just kind of relied on the girls that just showed up.
Unfortunately, our season ended on Tuesday, so now we are officially in the off season. So we are starting to look forward to the springtime, where we'll be pushing for recruitment to try to get some new girls out there, try to get some athletes to add to what we already have and what we're building currently at this point. So starting in the springtime, right, we'll be doing some spring ball. You know, and just trying to get new athletes out there. So now this is the off season where girls are going to be working hard, getting better at their craft, getting ready for next fall. So yeah, unfortunately at this point our season is over. So much needed rest for the team, well-deserved rest.
It went great. We had a great season. We were very successful. We were the first ever Delta League champions, and that's something to hang our hat on. We had a very, very successful season. But obviously it didn't end the way that we wanted it to. Unfortunately, with the playoff scenarios, is only one team's going to leave happy, and unfortunately for this year it wasn't us. But we have nothing to be sad about. We have nothing to hang our heads about. We had a great season, and I'm sure the girls loved every minute of it. I would just like to say I'm grateful for the support that we received from Pleasant Grove High School, both from the admin, the staff, the students, the parents, and most the girls that came out and put their blood, sweat, and tears into a brand new sport. They took a chance, learned a new sport, and I couldn't have imagined it gone any better. So it was a great year. We're looking forward to building a program here that is successful, and we hope to see some of you girls out there.
With that out of the way, let's go to Lily with the weather.
Thank you, Aaliyah. As you can see, it's going to be really cold all week. The weather outside is frightful, and I am absolutely terrified. You can see right here, it's going to be raining later in the week, so make sure you bring an umbrella and a jacket. Now that the weather forecast is out of the way, let's check on the climate of this year's yearbook class.
Hello, I'm Grant, and I'm the co-head editor of the 2024 PG yearbook team.
Hi, I'm Marissa, and I'm one of the co-editors for this year's yearbook staff. My main role in yearbook is just to help my other classmates and create a good, memorable book for the year.
In yearbook, well, we make the yearbook.
We assign pages that you can creatively make on your own, and you can go to the events that suit your page.
We divvy up the pages between every single person. Everyone gets their own equal workload. And then we work on the yearbook pretty much throughout the year and finish sometime around March. I really enjoy being part of the community of it.
We do games and fun activities, and it really helps making the yearbook. We can just work together on everything.
I love taking pictures of all the different sports stuff, all the different clubs. I get to experience a lot more of the school this way.
Some challenges could be the amount of work it is. It takes a lot of work to create a book, and you're gonna need a lot of time. Tagging people sometimes can be a challenge just because we have to find every single person.
It's less of a class and more of a small business. You have to get your stuff done by the deadline, or else it will cost actual money. It's very challenging to get that stuff done, get it completely turned in, looking professional.
The majority of our yearbook is new, and we have a new advisor, so we're trying to implement new ways to make the yearbook.
So as we know, we can't really do senior quotes, unfortunately. However, we have a new thing in this yearbook that we're calling a senior sidebar. So essentially what that is that on every single senior portrait page, we're gonna have a little sidebar where you can present that page to a senior and they can write their quote in your yearbook. So it's kind of like a bridge between signature pages and senior quotes. Another thing we're doing with this yearbook is we are going to be having interviews and pictures of our original teachers and teachers who went to PG when they were in high school.
It is our 20th anniversary yearbook, so we are trying to include some aspects of that, as well as matching our theme, which will be revealed at the end of the year. You can join yearbook by picking it as one of your classes when you choose your schedule.
If you pass all the requirements, if you pass their initial interview, you can get into yearbook and you can have a whole lot of fun.
Those are some exciting segments. Moving forward, Ricardo, can you tell me what's happening with library this week?
Well, Aaliyah, we have limited seating for quiet study time in the library before school, after school, and during lunchtime.
Tell us about the library rules.
Don't eat in the library. Phones and Chromebooks should only be used for school purpose only. This is EGUSD policy. If you don't follow these rules, you will be asked to leave.
Yes, just like Ricardo said, Eagles, it is imperative that you follow these rules so you can study quietly and efficiently in the school library. Thanks for informing us, Ricardo.
Of course. And Eagles, this week we're celebrating the Avid. This week PG is celebrating with Avid Week. To celebrate, we have the following dress-up days.
Today is Gym Rat versus Pilates Princess. We hope you guys are showing off your athletic wear today.
Tuesday is anything but a backpack day. Get creative, PG, and bring your school supplies in anything but a backpack.
Wednesday is Mamma Mia Day. Wear white or blue.
Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Wear something from back in the day.
And Friday is college or career wear. Wear something to rep your favorite college or something from your dream job.
We look forward to seeing all of your avid spirit throughout this week.
And speaking of dream jobs, we have a short story featuring the magic of PGHS's own Jackson Benner, who is living his dream producing music.
Recommendations for fun activities you can do with your friends during the Thanksgiving vacation.
And we'll conclude with a look at some of the Thanksgiving traditions of our students and teachers.
I'm Jackson Benner, and I produce music on a software called FL Studio. I've been making music for around 3 years now. Making music on FL Studio is pretty complicated, as you have to organize melodies, make drums, and equalize frequencies. That can get pretty complicated pretty quick. The hardest aspect of making music when I first started was honestly, at the beginning, all your stuff sounded trash, and you couldn't find anything that sounded right, so just trying to find that right, perfect melody would just honestly solve everything. Making music benefits me because I found something that I'm passionately enjoying doing. As well, it takes up a lot of my time, so Yeah, throughout my life, I've been super creative, so being able to have a creative outlet and to express myself honestly gives me a form of fulfillment in this music, so yeah. There's one thing I could say, definitely stay persistent, also stay dedicated, and never give up, because your music is not going to sound good at first. A favorite piece of music I've made has got to be Rain.
Can we hear it?
Yeah.
You're just like the others.
Alright, peace PG.
Do you like to shop, eat food, and have a great time with friends? World's Worst Expo is an event that happens every third Sunday of the month in Midtown Sacramento between 20th and K Street. There are many items being sold, such as vintage clothing, jewelry, shoes, home decor, art, and a bunch of other merchandise to explore, such as keychains, glasses, plushies, pants, sweaters, along with fun to talk to people and decent prices, with an overall open atmosphere. Admission is free with all ages welcome. Pets are also welcome with leashes on. Now, come to World's Worst to not only have an amazing experience, but also to support the amazing vendors that come out and sell awesome items.
I enjoy the turning of the leaves. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than the leaves turning gold and orange, and I love that sea of gold that you can see down the streets and down the sidewalks and down the curbs. To me, that's what says that fall is here. I love the smell of the fall in the morning, the crispness of the breeze in the morning. I like when I get out of school and it's a little dark, and then lights for the holidays start coming out. And there's a different smell in the air. It's like a freshness. It's a smell of I don't know, a smell of fire, of wood burning fire, a smell of pumpkin. And to me, it's just an absolutely wonderful, wonderful time of year. I love walking with my wife and our dog through the sidewalks with the leaves that are turning, and it's amazing. So that would be my favorite thing about the fall.
I love the fall because I love the crisp, cool weather, and I also love all the smells of fall, the pumpkin spice and the cinnamon and the apple.
About Thanksgiving, I love getting together with the family, especially working like we do so hard. My wife is a teacher here, and working like we do so hard and not really having the time to do the kinds of things that we like to do. Thanksgiving is that time when it can bring the family together, when we can sit down, we can relax a little bit, watch some football, eat some great food, but most importantly of all, spend time with the family. Not just my wife, myself, and our little fur baby, our little dog, but with our extended family, our parents, our sisters, our brothers, our friends. It's to me, it's a time of bringing the family together, and that's what I love most about it.
For Thanksgiving, I like the fact that we get a whole week off, and so we get to spend time with our family and my kids and sleep in, and it's just a nice time of year, be next to the fire.
Oh, for me, hands down, well, first of all, obviously it's the turkey. The turkey is the best of the best, but I love the cranberry sauce. Not a big stuffing guy, but boy, do I love the cranberry sauce. I can eat like turkey and cranberry sauce, call myself good. Throw in a little mashed potatoes, but turkey, cranberries, that's it. That is the absolute pinnacle of Thanksgiving deliciousness.
The homemade cranberry sauce, but I also really like the cranberry sauce from the can, like the kind that just like slides out and just like is a cylinder of just like yumminess.
Hey PG! I'm Aaliyah.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And today we went up to some students and asked them what they were thankful for and why.
Here at PG, it's really important that we're thankful together and to appreciate the little things in life.
Anyways, let's get right into it.
My name is Aracel Lopez, and I'm a senior. I want to first start off by saying I'm thankful for God. He just, during the school year, I got closer to Him. I grew my relationship with Him, and I've been going to church, every Sunday. Second, I'm grateful for my family. I want to shout out Senora Safransky. She used to let me be in her classroom last year with some of my friends. She's super sweet, super nice, and if you ever need help, with Spanish, she's a good person to talk to.
My name's EJ Tenoy. I'm really thankful for the friends and the social circle that I've created because they're a really great support group. Thanksgiving traditions. Okay, I'm Filipino, so we don't really have a turkey. What we do is we get lechon, which is just it's a whole pig, and then we munch.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm in 11th grade, and what was the last question?
Age?
I'm 16 years old.
I'm Kaya. I'm in 11th grade as well, and I'm also 16 years old.
Some things I'm grateful for are my family, friends, and my friends that can drive, and food.
Thanksgiving traditions. Well, this year it's different, but normally I go over to my family's house, and we just hang out there, with all the cousins and stuff, like pumpkin carving, stuff like that.
Ayush Reina, 12th grade. This year especially, I'm thankful for my friends. I feel like 12th grade is a year that you really bond with your class, and I feel like events such as senior barbecue, and I feel like leading those events really allowed me to get to know my class a lot better. I'm also thankful for my family. I feel like throughout my life, my family has been a backbone for me. I feel like there's some decisions this year especially that are more difficult to make, but I feel like because of their support, it's enabled me to make those decisions more comfortably.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys!
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
Alright, that's all for today, Eagles.
Remember to always let your friends and family know that they are important and meaningful in your life. Bye, Eagles!
Bye!
Breaking news! We have just learned that food fair is canceled. Unfortunately, we have learned that this morning food fair is canceled due to inclement weather with the rain. But anyways, Eagles, that concludes November news. And remember to be thankful for this Thanksgiving break at PG.
Make sure to be safe,
Be respectful,
be responsible,
and above all, be your best. Bye, Eagles!